So what's up to the people that are watching on YouTube? Say what's up
What's up? What's up? Yeah,
on
what's good?
YouTube.
What's good? YouTube, CQ Mzukulu, aka Mr. Sugar and the Bill, chilling with PMC.
Yeah.
Then you know what it is. You know how we do. You know how we do. Most deaf, most deaf.
Let's do
Everyone,
this.
what's up, my
That is this
people?
brand new
Facebook.
song right there coming through. Oh, another J for lunch this afternoon. It goes by name Sikyu Muzukulu.
Yeah,
Nibuela
yeah.
Kutega. Nibuela Kutega. Do you still remember? But we still do remember.
Man, I know, right? I
We
know.
still do remember.
You can't take away the genesis from the, you know what I mean, the
Yeah,
foundation.
yeah,
Bora
yeah.
kuteka sisara.
Sisala. What happened to the afro? I used
Ah,
to be one of those people that used to like how you used to look
yeah, yeah,
before we even knew saying you need to brand yourself in a
yeah.
certain
A
way.
certain way, yeah.
Yeah. What was that all about?
Man, it's art is just something else.
Mm,
You know, I've been in the music industry for the longest time, and guess what? Um, I was using this image before, this CQ that you're seeing without the afro. You understand?
mm,
I never made that impact at all. You understand? There was no impact whatsoever. So around 2006,
yeah.
I decided to rebrand and just have this afro look. Ish, the
Mm-hmm.
way things just changed for me was crazy.
Mm,
That's when I just realized to say, you know what, as an artist, you need to have an image, that they are going to know you for.
mm,
So when I introduced the afro, ish, I went like viral. I made it big.
yeah.
Like people were able to know CQ and differentiate me from any other
But
artist.
at what point did you realize saying it's very important as an artist to build an image?
I think it was around that same time because
Mm,
you see what, I'm not that kind of artist that was not available. I was available, but I was not visible. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it was like I was there. They could see, oh, there's a guy. Maybe there's a guy in the background, Kaja. But they didn't give me the attention I needed
Mm,
at the time. But
mm,
when I came with the image, it just went well with the CQ brand, and it just made me big from
mm,
nowhere. It just started like, and that's when I realized, like, oh, okay, so I needed to have the brand, the image,
mm-hmm.
which I didn't have, and that's when I made that impact.
Mm.
Yeah,
Welcome on the show on
most
Joyfm
deaf.
on the Jet for lunch.
Yeah, it's a bit low on the east
Okay,
headset. Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
how was everything?
Well, generally everything is
How's it now?
okay. Yeah, it's good now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm,
everything is going great,
mm.
and I'm getting overwhelming responses actually. Yeah, yeah, like it's things are
You've been an artist that I've been seeing the past few months
most deaf.
who has been speaking his mind.
I always
Do,
speak.
do you sometimes post things without even thinking twice about posting? You just feel like this is right. Let me post it, no
I'm
matter how people are going to feel about it.
I'm one kind of a person who is I believe in what I believe. So it's very difficult to change me from what I believe. And I don't care if I don't carry the masses with me where I'm going, as long as I feel like I'm in the right way and I'm doing the right thing. So I would leave everybody else
Mm,
just to go on this road alone, standing by what I know is right.
mm,
So I kind of get a lot of people get to find me controversial, but it's not like I'm trying to be controversial. I just believe in what I do, and what I feel is right should be done just the way I
are we
want
in
it.
the society where when someone speaks their mind, there's a
Oh,
certain type of people in the group where they feel like
I
it's personal.
I
The
feel
people
like
don't believe in different opinions.
I feel like we're living in a society that doesn't like the truth. You know what I mean? The truth doesn't sit well with us, but I think it's something that has been there even before, you know what I mean?
Mm,
If you look at people that have said the truth, most of them have been criticized. Some of them have been killed, you know what I mean, for saying the truth. So we just don't like the truth.
mm,
We like sugarcoating things. So they hate me for the truth.
mm.
But that's how I am. You know what I mean? I'm this kind of person who, if you're gonna hate me because I said the truth, it's okay. But I'm not at Mzungu and Konde type of arena.
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of a person.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you know that there are people that are listening right now? They're
yeah.
very excited. The fact that they know saying, are you okay being called a legend?
I am not okay in to a great extent.
Okay.
I kind of feel like in Zambia, the tagline or the status of legendary doesn't carry anything good as better than just being called a legend. You understand?
Mm.
Being called a legend is limitations for me. It's more like they're retiring you. They're trying to make you stop because you need to carry this status of being a legend. So for me, who feels I got more to contribute, I still have energies to contribute to the music industry. I kind of feel like being called a legend is trying to stop my rock. You know what I mean? Like they want you to be called a legend, but then what does it come with? You understand?
Mm.
Yeah. If it came with a lot of respect, I would agree. I would love that. But you see, most of us who are called legends are disrespected. So where's the legend at?
In what way do you feel like you're disrespected?
There's a lot of disrespect. I mean, just a few months ago, I saw your interview with Chameleon,
Mm.
where people want to shoot down a legend who has contributed massively to this industry. You know that Chameleon is not just a simple guy. Chameleon was one of those people who has elevated the Zambian music industry. You understand what I'm
Mm.
saying? But today, you know what I mean? You've forgotten about his contributions. You're looking at his current wrongdoings and his current what do you call that, shortcomings. Come on, guys. Look, you must separate people from their personal doings and work. There must be that separation. You understand what I'm saying? So if I'm great at music and you love my music, respect me on the music aspect of things. You're not going to carry and drag me to my personal issues. You know what I mean? I think there must be a difference. So if Chameleon
Mm.
is a legend in the music industry, give him the credit, give him the respect around and regarding that area of expertise or his area of work, and then separate that with the personal life.
Mm. I
Yeah,
would like you to talk more about that because
yeah,
imagine they meet you with your family.
yeah, 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 yeah. You get what I'm
And
saying?
I remember there was a point that someone,
Yeah,
those who know the story from way back, someone said they didn't expect a certain artist not to say hi back to them because they believe saying you guys who are celebrities, you don't get upset, you don't have your personal issues.
bros.
You always have to give a vibe as CQ.
Yeah,
Always,
yeah.
always, always.
It's a
The society don't understand saying
my
there's
pressure.
there's always a certain mall that I go to,
Yeah,
and this special mentioned one of the celebrities saying, as if they are not a superstar, they're putting fuel for 200 kwacha.
understand?
All those things.
Yeah. So I always ask my fans to be very honest. You know what I mean? Like, yes, the majority of our fans, they love us. They shower us with love. But support is a whole different, thing together.
Mm.
Support means you buy my music, you come for my events, whatever I do. If I come with a brand, I decide to sell capes or t-shirts that are branded CQ, you are there to support me as a fan. But you see, most of these people that talk a lot, even on social media, they have barely not even spent even a 10 kwacha towards you. But because they love you, they feel like they've contributed. If you look at it from a very broad perspective, look, most of our music is distributed out there for free. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
If I ask my fans how they managed to get my song, you will find that someone shared the song. Muzaki amutumira pa WhatsApp. Waimvera latest ya CQ. Mvera. Mwamene muja, as I receive, he has an opinion based on being shared too.
Mm-hmm.
You did not buy.
Mm.
And then you start shooting me down. Do you know that I spent money going to the studio?
Mm.
Do you know that I spent money going to shoot a video? I spent a lot of money for my productions, everything. And then you come with your open opinion without options. You understand? Because if you give advice,
Mm.
there must be something that you should advise me if I'm doing something wrong in this area. I think this is not right. What would have been better would have been this. But if you're just going to shoot me, you expect me to just fold my arms and say, zona, zona, I think it's what I'm feeling. No, come up with a better option or advice. You know what? I can't feel like this music you're doing right now is not working for you. But if you could go to, it's a type, but you make an artist that, coming to come to form something that maybe fans are expecting from him. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm
Yeah,
trying to communicate
yeah,
well. You
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
So ni pressure nayo just to be shot down, like Michael Jackson used to say that repeated accusations around you and the lie that is created around you, if you don't defend it, it becomes a truth. You understand? So if you start saying, she cannot see that, and I don't defend that, someone will come and say, not see that, not see that, not see that. Guess what? It becomes the truth.
But someone said silence is the best.
No, 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 no.
Sometimes.
You need to understand your atmosphere. You understand what I'm saying? We're in an age where people want to know us. Let me just take you back. Let me take you back. You need to understand your environment, okay? Back in the day, celebrities they used to hide. They never used to be seen. You understand? The only time they come to see you is probably at an event, and people will come and see you in numbers. Like they'll come just to want to see you. We used to hide. You would have a lot of privacy. You understand? But nowadays, the new pattern or environment is that I need to be very visible every day. It should feel like we know each other. Every day I need to post something on social media. I need to be live. I need to show my life, what I'm eating today, where I went. That's a new life of a celebrity. Those celebrities that hide nowadays are not making any impact. And that's the reason why most of us, our generation, are not making as much noise, because we are not used to this new, we have not caught up with this new way of being a celebrity. A celebrity just wakes up, first thing is live video. What's up? Nkuja my eggs. You know what I mean? You're always in people's faces.
Yeah.
That's a new way of being famous, unlike before. So you're silent about what you've been accused for. It doesn't help you. It kills you. It kills your brand. You need to defend your brand. Remember that we build these brands. So there's no I'm going to allow people to just come and destroy them because they feel like that day they've woken up on the bad side of the day and they are hungry and frustrated over other things. Then you come and post things. Look, I'll give you an example. Social media to me is like TV. Back in the days when we were watching TV, would you comment to say, that program you're giving us is not nice? No.
No.
You understand? TV, we used to make a program for you to watch. Whether you like it, you don't like it, you won't say anything. You know what? If you don't like it, you move away. If you like it, you come and stay glued to the TV. It's the same as social media. But people have opinion. You understand? You bring a program. I'm talking about, hey, what's up, CQ? This is a TV on its own. Today I brought you a program. I'm with the PMC having an interview. Then you come and start commenting. Come on. Of course, those critics, if you have those criticisms, speak them to yourself. Don't bring them here. This is what causes a lot of friction because people want to destroy your brand.
Does it get to you every time you see such comments where people say Munasira?
I'm human.
It gets to you?
Definitely. If I know I'm not, then you come and tell me that. You understand what I'm saying? Because I've always said this, and I'll say it again. God doesn't give you a gift and takes it away. It doesn't happen. When God gives you something, it's permanent. It's for you to just use it or misuse it. You understand what I'm saying? There's that parable of the 10 talents, of the talents in the Bible. Others decided to hide, others decided to, you know what I mean, multiply it. It's the same. There's no way I'm going to get my talent here because you are telling me, I'm Munasira, Nambosta, Nambopaka, Namabags, yeah, so on and so on. No.
Why do you feel people find it easy to give opinions about you? Because I've seen it happening a couple of times on your social media. People go on your social media, comment anyhow.
Yeah, because they want to control how I should be in their eyes. They're forgetting that I have my own life, they have their own lives. Let me live my life. It is called my life so that I can be in control of my life. Don't be full of trying to control someone's life when you can't even control your life. You understand what I'm saying? Watch, support what you're able to, and don't support what you're not supposed to. Or if you don't feel like supporting, don't. Just be like, anyway, I'll let it pass. This is why I always say it's not every comment or any post or every post that requires your opinion. That's why vantu vamazipedza mumankondo yamene safuna kupezekamo ufuna kuwenga chero contribution yenza ponya apa ndiriko na my points to zapunzira kwa one or two people, because when I'm answering one person on social media, it's not like I'm answering that one person. I'm answering a lot of people who are thinking like that. That's how social media is. You understand? So people can have their opinions against me or feel like they want to control me. It's like telling me how they want me to dress, how they want me to eat, how they want me to sing. How guys, munani zibabwanji. Were you telling me what to do before you knew me? No. You just came to know me because you related, you resonated with what I was doing. So why do you want to audacity to come and to start controlling me? No. It doesn't work like that.
I saw a post. A lot of people were commenting about it.
Yeah.
Even people that are listening right now, they'll be surprised, saying, "Once upon a time, CQ Muzukulu
Yes.
was in a group."
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
In a group.
Yeah.
Just close.
Yes, just close.
With JK.
It's JK. Yes.
And when I saw that post, I was reading some of the comments.
Yeah.
A lot of people were surprised about it, saying CQ Muzukulu was in a group.
Yeah.
The moment I just knew that you were coming,
Yes.
I told myself, saying, in as much as Nyako Dara story, I need to find out.
Yes.
How? Because it seems like you becoming solo artist did more compared to you guys being in a group.
So when we started,
I'm just being honest.
Yeah, it's very true. Actually, yeah, it's very true. What transpired was around the time we started our music, there was a lot of groups that inspired us.
Which year was that?
Somewhere around 2000, like the 2000, just 2000 coming up like this. It was more of groups like Boys to Men were very big those days. There were groups like Drew Hill, 112, Jagged Edge. It was just a group thing. You know what I mean? So you can't just be artists without being in a group. You know what I mean? So it was very difficult to just be a solo artist at the time. So I think it was more common to be in a group. I know I could sing alone, but I needed to be in a group. So I formed a group.
Formed the group?
I formed the group, yes.
Okay.
It was very difficult to find people that could sing around those times because there was no Zambian music to a great extent. Zambian music had really died, and the new generation Zambian music is the us. You understand? The us guys now, the new guys now, and they don't even understand where this came from. It was difficult to find people who could sing. So I met one guy, Chile Nduna. That's the guy that I started with. I went to visit him at his home, and I found him recording himself using two decks. Those sharp, there was these decks, cassettes, radio cassettes. So those cassettes had an inbuilt microphone. So he was playing me instrumentals from this deck and rapping and recording himself to the next deck. I found him doing that. I got triggered, I got thrilled, and I was like, you know what? I've been looking for people to form a group with. Can we form a group where we call ourselves Tucci? And then we called ourselves Tucci. He's late right now. Chile Shemoseni, Chisanga Chance as me. And then we called ourselves Tucci. So that's how we started as a group, the two of us. Then we kept on rehearsing in the neighborhood. Another guy heard us singing. He came and joined the group. And then JK came and joined the group, and we made Just Close. So our first project was on the Rhythm Nation project.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened? Was there some misunderstanding?
Not
or
really.
Maybe you just decided to say let's go separate as solo artist.
N- No, we had a lot of financial constraints.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was we didn't have financial support, to help us maintain the group.
Mm,
It was very chaotic,
mm,
and more the fact that we're just starting, it was crazy.
mm,
Yes, it was crazy to maintain. So we used most of our monies just to sustain ourselves.
mm,
JK used to live in Lubala and we're in Woodlands. So
mm,
even just to rehearse would contribute monies to get JK to come and rehearse with us.
mm.
You understand? It's one of those things where he comes, you rehearse, after rehearsal, tambosaki ya transport money yake, obwereramo kulibala.
Mm,
Or otherwise azaenda na mendo. You understand what I'm saying?
mm.
So yeah, those financial constraints is what really broke us, made us disband rather.
Mm.
Yes.
Then also the MC, Wabuino, were you backing
Yes.
the vocals?
Yes.
Okay.
MC Wabweno.
Yeah.
When MC Wabweno was doing his first album, we were at the studio. We used to be yeah, yeah, chiporo, poro. What was recording his album. He wanted me to feature.
Mm,
I believe that I can't sing in vernacular. I believed that I could not sing in vernacular. I used to believe that me, it's R. Kelly, Asha Raymond. That was how big our dreams were. You know what I mean? So for me, it was more about trying to go global, and the people that inspired me.
mm,
So nezopanga one day vazakationa when I kid,
mm.
vazakatipeza vazakadaba no daba but kuli nabantu so. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the dreams were too big. That's why when I compare what is happening right now and what our dreams were then, I understand why our music is at this level and why my Inza is able to sound like that even after 25 years. You understand? You listen to the Dizimas and Inza and you listen to the lyrical content, the vocal ability, and you'll be like, where did we go wrong? Because what they're doing now, we did
Have
this.
we lost it or we found ourselves?
We are getting there, but the way we're finding ourselves is that we're getting so much inspiration from people that used to be scared of us. You understand? Nigeria used to be scared of Zambian music at some point. They used to know, but Zambia got the music. You understand? These guys have got this modern commercial music. But then along the way, because of the numbers and understanding the industry, they we end up now getting inspiration from them because they've gone ahead to excel. You understand?
Mm.
So now, if I ask any artist to say, which artist would you love to feature with? They'll tell me an African artist. They'll tell me an African artist. They'll say, I want to feature Banner Boy or Whiskey or Davido. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But if you had asked me which artist I would have loved to feature with, I would have told you I want to do a song with R. Kelly, or I want to do a song with Asha, or I want to do a song with Shaggy. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So that is
Mm.
where we were. We used to be at that level. So if I bring that time to now, and you asked me then, and it was in this time, and you asked me which artist would you love to feature with,
Mm.
maybe I could have said Chris Brown. You understand? That was how I felt and felt like I could do. That's the level that we need to be at.
Mm.
But who has a dream to feature Chris Brown today? I think it's far fetched.
Let's talk about your brand new song, right? You're on the Joy for Lunch. We're learning so much as well as we're still having a conversation with CQ Muzukulu, our today's guest. There's a brand new song with Bachi Lolo Jemax coming through right here. Sigino.
Was
Sigino.
there,
We were talking in the
there.
background. This song was not supposed to drop now. It was not supposed to drop 4 days ago. You guys
No,
who are listening right now,
I
you have
know.
no idea what these guys go through. For you to
I was,
listen to a project,
I know, right?
Ish
Hey,
man.
it's wild.
Yeah.
It's
But for you to reach to a point where you say, finally we can drop this song right now.
yes.
What did it take?
For me, I remember that this song was ready somewhere around October last year.
Mm,
You know what I mean? And when I was about to release that song, this song, I caught myself with a lot of controversy around calling out Yomaps and having an open opinion on him being not being an international artist
It was still going
yet.
on social media,
That was what was going on. So
and
because
it's
of,
still going on right now.
yeah, because of that backlash and all that, I was like, the KTM first. You understand the beat there, then let people forget about it. But the thing is, I know I've already explained.
Mm.
I've said, you see, where I'm coming from, it was it was about having a big dream.
Mm-hmm.
It was about getting to the source of where they respect this business that we're doing. The source of the capital city of what we're doing is in America. And that was a dream to just do music and get known in America and just go everywhere in the world. You understand?
Mm.
So there are levels of internationalism. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Being international is an artist that can perform for his country and outside country. So, for instance, Malawi, when you perform in Malawi, they'll say you're an international artist because you are from Zambia to Malawi as an international artist. But there's levels to internationalism. You understand? There's levels. There's first entry, it's your neighboring countries, you know, understand? Then second entry, maybe you go beyond your neighbors, maybe you go to Nigeria, you are countries that are not your neighbors. You understand? And then there's global, where you come out from the continent. You understand? You are now an intercontinental artist, not just an international. You understand? There's global now. You are now a global artist. You're able to move from Africa and perform in Europe. You
Mm.
perform in America. And performing not only to your country, countrymates, your citizens from your country, but performing for other nationalities of that particular nation, and they're able to vibe to your music and able to react. That is now what we call global international artists. So maybe when you say international, you're limited to just your neighboring countries. You understand? And also, look, I'm one of those type of people who've had the privilege to perform
Mm.
outside Zambia, in most of these countries around Zambia. You know, what is happening right now has been done before. You understand? I'll give you yeah, what is happening right now has been done before. It's only that we didn't have the much needed documentation,
Mm.
rather, you understand, to which countries we performed at. I performed in Malawi, I performed in Zimbabwe, I performed in Tanzania, I performed in all these my neighboring countries. You understand? We've
Mm.
been performed in America, performed in UK. We've been there before, but then documentation causes us to be doubted. But there's one thing that I personally did not like from my performances. I think I felt like performing to my countrymates abroad did not make me an international artist per se. I was just performing for my Zambian people in UK, Zambian people in America. So to me, like, we are not yet there. This is where the argument was coming from. This is someone who has been there, done it, and feels there's room for improvement. And when I say, it's not like I'm speaking from a jealousy perspective, but I
Mm.
just want to create awareness and give people some kind of boost to work harder to break the roof. You understand? It's like we reach the roof and we are comfortable with the roof. Everybody goes to the roof, and the next thing, after the roof, we expect them to come down.
Mm.
But why should we always come down? Why should we always reach the roof and come down? So whoever is happening right now is on the roof. And guess what? We're expecting them to come down. Why should we expect them to come down all the time? Because the roof is not broken. Because the sky is the limit. Sky is not even the limit. It's infinity. Why don't we have artists who have gone all the time? We just wait for them to come down. Kaya bafika manje kuja capital city wazabwere, and the next thing, surely they'll start coming down because they would have been saturated. When someone saturates themselves, they need to dilute themselves so that they can still be. But when you're saturated. You have to come down. People, even if you do a hit song that is better than what you did before, because people have gotten too much used to your sound, you know what? They'll start comparing that sound that you brought to the previous one. Singer Chani, guys, I'm same manje,
So what do you think is the best way?
We need to
way
break the roof, bro. We need to go. What Nigerians have done is that they've broken the roof. They're not just appealing to the people around the continent or the universe now, or the earth. You understand? They've broken the roof. They're able to do collaborations with bigger artists. Chris Brown is not an easy or just easy guy you can feature with. So you need to
mm.
give credit to artists like Wizkid who are able to do music at a global level. Because one thing we Zambians don't understand is that the Americans that we always associate or wait for validation from do not understand the difference between Zambian music and Nigerian music.
Why is it so hard to maintain a certain level of standard? Let's have a realistic conversation.
Yes,
You had a video with one of the best videographers in
yes,
Nigeria.
exactly.
Just for you to maintain that level,
Gross.
I would like to hear from your experience. It's
Yes,
nothing personal. I just want to get here from you.
yeah,
Why is it so hard to maintain that level? It's either you go down or you
yes.
can't maintain it.
You can't maintain it. That's a good question, bro. And I'll tell you from experience is that when I got signed up to that record label, the international record label, they saw potential because they just don't sign you. They see potential in you and they feel like, you know what, we can sell this guy outside and they sign you up. So that deal came as a result of the signing. Now, I was privy to be in a meeting where it's professional. It's not like one of those where nzatumira DJ Lo or nzatumira ndani or videographer. No, no. It's like you sit on a conference table. You understand? And they start breaking it down for you before you even start working. The total budget for that video was $15,000. You understand?
Mm.
So $15,000. There were cameras, there were models, there was everything. Like everything just came to total budget of $15,000.
Mhm.
Around that time, our local videos were costing two five, 2,500 kwacha.
Mm.
Okay, and this video around that time was costing 150,000 kwacha. So I come back from Kenya. Okay, after shooting the video, came to Zambia to break the news. Okay, of excitement to say, look, where I went, we are doing a video worth $150,000. Didn't I get a backlash? I got, come on, stop exaggerating. Stop. And I was like, you know what? It's funny because, you know what? These guys flew in the best videographer from Nigeria to Kenya. They flew me from Zambia to Kenya. We had to find cameras in Kenya. Good red cameras those days, you understand? It was just like professional, everything was just professional. I was living in a five-star hotel, treatment and all that. They treated me like a big celebrity. Took me for interviews on radio, on their TVs. Just it was just everything was professional. Come back here, and I'm telling them the budget was $15,000. They said, wambache manje wamboklema. You understand? But the beauty about it was it showed by when the song came out.
Mm.
It came out, and I was told in the meeting, we want this video to premiere or to showcase on all the major TV stations, including BET, MTV Base, Channel O, Trace Eben. There was no Trace Africa then; it was just Trace Eben, and Trace Eben was like, even to date,
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of African videos.
True.
But then, what caught my interest was Trace Eben. And they're telling me I'll premiere on Trace Eben. Isn't this impossible? You understand? And they gave me the dates. Tell your people that we're going to showcase your video on such and such a date.
Mm.
I posted that to my social media. Backlashes again. You know where they're instilling fear in what you already know. I'm posting something because of the comments. I start doubting together with my fans to say, what if they don't manage? What will happen to me? You understand? And then that date came. 18 hours came. Chris Brown was playing. Bah! And they told me, no, your song will come at 18:59. 18:59, Chris Brown was playing. Okay? And I'm like, oh my God, it's 18:59. This guy said 18:59. Just before it changed to 18 hours, boom, CQ's video was next. And that's how I was privileged to be the first Zambian artist to premiere on Trace Urban. You understand? So some of these things, I feel like our people are not ready to invest much because they doubt the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
It is a big industry, although they doubt it. We limit ourselves. The reason why it's hard to maintain is because we do not push in much money. You cannot push in 150,000. Now it's normal because this is like how many years ago? Over 10 years ago. You understand? That was 2014. We're in 2025. I'm talking about 11 years ago. This is when someone is able to do a video for 150,000.
Let me put you on spot.
Yeah.
I know time is not on our side, but let me put you on spot right now. If you are given a certain amount of money, and
Yes.
you know that this amount of money will make a difference in me pushing my music right now,
Most deaf.
what would be your first step that you would take?
You need to understand your environment. Like right now, I would I would go for an artist that is making it big in in Africa.
Which artist is that?
I'll do maybe a song with either Davido or Banana Boy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, I'll do that because I feel like Banana Boy has broken the roof. Davido has broken the roof. So if I get any of these two artists, I'm gone.
I can't wait for a time. I know it's another dream, like
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
you had a
yeah,
dream.
yeah.
I can't wait for a time when another artist, as far as Nigeria,
Yes.
they say, I would like to collaborate with Siki Muzuku from Zambia.
Well, that could happen with the support. You know, everything has to do with support. There's a lot of talent. It may not just be me. It's a lot of artists. We've killed a lot of great artists because of lack of support. Not lack of love, but support. Support from government to, even just business aspect to entrepreneurs and just the corporate support. We have killed potentials that could have taken us global. You understand? Yes. That's what I feel.
Mr. CQ, talk to your people right now, people that miss you, people that love radio, not social media. Not everybody's on social media.
It's there.
People that want to know what you're up to. Talk to them right now on Joyfm, one of the Joyful Lunch.
Most deaf. So yeah, I always told people before social media came that I was bigger than 2 million people. You understand? Um, I have about 50,000 followers on Facebook now, and those numbers do not reflect the real numbers of people that know me. You understand? But people, when they look at me and they look at my numbers and my followers on Facebook, they believe that I have very little influence because I have 50,000 people. Why have we forgotten people that are selling in markets? People that have 2GD phones that don't have internet. Are those not people also? You understand? So it almost feels like these phones are creating a different people. If you don't own an Android phone or a phone that is got access to internet, then you're not counted as a people. You understand what I'm saying? As a person, we've got fans in the compounds. We've got fans we've got poor fans. You understand? People love us. So now, if you don't understand yourself as an artist, you begin to believe that I have few numbers, I've got few followers, only because I have followers that don't have phones. You understand?
Yeah.
So CQ Mzukulu is a big brand. You understand? I was able to travel from here to Kasama and I'll find fans. I've moved from here to Solwezi, I find fans. I'm big in Zambia, but you're limiting me to 50,000 people because my followers on social media, I haven't got that big scandal that can cause people to, flock my page and be followed. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like if you don't understand the demographic around that, you start believing that I only have 50,000 people. It's not true. I've got so many people that listen to me, that are listening to me right now, and they like CQ. They like CQ because they're able to resonate to one of the songs that I did. Songs that made them feel like, kanyimbo, kanipanga, kanyimbo, kanipang. I've got those people. And right now, I've got people who are listening to me and they don't have bundles to follow me. CQ Muzukuru Sugar on Facebook.
True.
You understand? On TikTok or on social media. So I'll be fighting with you because you are fighting with me, PMC, and you want to make me feel bad because I've got 3,000 followers on TikTok, and you think I'm not big. That's an illusion. It's not a true statement. You understand? It's not true that I've got 3,000 followers. No, I've got more followers out there who don't have access to internet, who don't have phones, because of the type of music I'm also doing for them. So it's about understanding. Otherwise, those that don't understand, they believe the lies they've been told that munasira imwe vantu swakufunani munari konkala relevant. You know what I mean? Because relevance to them is about hitting 1 million views on social media, and to them they feel okay, I've made it. That's not making it.
Let's go play a song that you have no idea. It's been my favorite song from day one. Before we get to play your current brand new song right here, I love this song too much, and I know I'm not just the only one.
Oh, boy!
I love this song. I love this song.
Oh my God! Damn. They don't know
This song. Hey. This song. This kind of sound. Hey. In this life we live, we all don't know this song. Hey. What do you got?
Namba kudala, namba kudala.
Hey.